These are fantabulous times to be a member of the Watt fandom. I'm so excited to talk about Amazon's new announcement of several more actors for the upcoming Wheel of Time TV show. So let's dish. Hey everybody, welcome to the Wheel of Time Community Show, produced by Dragonmount.com, sponsored by Tor Books, as well as all of you lovely and generous people over on Patreon. I'm Thom, but real quick, before we get into the new cast, speaking of Patreon, you should go give it a look. There's some exclusive content available only to our Patreon supporters, including some behind the franchise type stuff that's not going to be able to be found anywhere else. Lots more will be coming as well, so just go take a look at the link below to our Patreon is patreon.com/Dragonmount. Check it out. I also want to give a huge kudos to the cast and crew from Amazon and on the show specifically that have been working their butts off during this pandemic since they stopped shooting a few months ago. They were able to complete all the post-production and have 6 complete full episodes, and they've been almost working entirely remotely, and that's just fantastic. Let's talk about the officially announced new cast that Amazon put out for the Wheel of Time TV show.
These are the group of Tinkers that we meet early in Book 1. We have Darryl McCormack playing Aram, Narinder Samra playing Raen, and Maria Doyle Kennedy playing Ilya.
Daryl McCormack for sure is pretty enough to be playing Aram. Yes, he is. Egwene is going to fall hard. I think it's fair to say I approve of this particular casting choice. Yep. But wait, there's icing on this gorgeous cake as well. Daryl has acting chops. If you don't believe me, go and check out series 2 through 4 of Peaky Blinders, where he plays Isaiah. Daryl's role was only recently officially confirmed by Amazon, but it seems Variety.com has had the inside scoopy knowledge all the way back since November in 2019. We've got a link to the article where they talk about that down there. But Daryl also posted this amazing photo of him holding a script. Look at that. The title of that script, by the way, Blood Calls Blood. So a quick touch on who Aram is. He's a tinker. So what are Tinkers? Essentially, the Tinkers are the Wheel of Time's version of like the Romani people, but think nomadic, easygoing, very super pacifist hippies. That's the Tinkers. But Daryl didn't only appear on the silver screen in his past. He's done a fair amount of stage acting. He appeared in a touring production of Othello as the lead. He's been a part of a bunch of productions of Romeo and Juliet and Macbeth. It's safe to say that I'm happy with this choice, and as we all should be as well. I just hope he can also pull off the sadistic sociopath as well, for reasons. Narinder Samra is going to be playing Raen, who is the leader or seeker of the particular group of Tinkers that we meet in Book 1. Now, Narinder hasn't done too much in the United States, but I looked into some of his Bollywood releases, and I watched a few clips, and I approve. Though none of his characters were really Raen, I for sure think he can pull it off. He's got a great screen presence, and just look at this smile. I can already feel him welcoming me to the fires and asking me if I know the song. Oh, and a fun little bit of information. Narinder's character, in the Tinker Society, his title is Mahdi, or Seeker in the Old Tongue. And since I don't know too much about Narinder himself, I wanted to just take a minute and talk about how Robert Jordan took bits and pieces of cultures from all over the world to build the amazingly diverse cultures of the Wheel of Time. And I implore you to do some research on the cultural practices of the different peoples within the Wheel of Time, and you'll be really surprised to see how much of our own world's peoples Robert Jordan stealth taught us through his stories. All right, now back to Raen real fast, or the Mahdi, or Al-Mahdi, which is an Arabic term that practitioners of Islam use to identify a spiritual leader. So there's an interesting little tidbit there how he pulled from the real world cultures. Now, if you want to go check out Narinder's acting prowess, I found a couple of links for some auditions that he posted to YouTube down below. Now we officially know what her role is going to be, and that is Ilya, who is the wife of Raen and mother of Aram, and a tinker that we meet in the first book of the Wheel of Time. Now, I can't say I'm not sad that she doesn't have a larger role, because, like I'm sure everyone else was, we wanted to see her with that red stole on, scolding Moraine and Suan as Elida. But I can totally see her as Isla as well, since, she basically already played a Tinker in Season 4 of Call the Midwife, where she plays the wife of a leader of a group of Irish traveling people. Speaking of some more of her past roles, I went back and rewatched a bunch of stuff since we last filmed about her, because I was excited to see her. So anyway, she was in Dexter, which was fantastic, Tudors, Yas, Queen, literally. But the role that I really made me think that she should be playing Elida was her role as Miss Vera Bates in Downton Abbey, the absolutely insane Miss Vera Bates. Also, Maria's role in Orphan Black ain't nothing to cluck at, okay? And I say cluck because, she calls people she likes in the show chicken, right? Anyway, with some of those past roles, they had her flying all over the damn planet. So I really can understand her desire for a smaller role that doesn't take a long time to shoot. Oh, and I can't not mention her music career. She's been in a bunch of bands her whole life, but recently in the last few years, she's been focusing on her solo career. So she's got that going for her too. You should check her out. As always, for more on these characters and all other Wheel of Time TV related news, check out dragonmount.com/TV. Thanks for watching all the way through with me, everybody. Remember, be safe, wear a mask, and Black Lives Matter. Peace.
And that's our show. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, remember to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And you know what? Leave us a comment. We love comments, especially positive ones. Also, if you have somebody that you know that loves the Wheel of Time, let them know about us. Also, a huge special thanks to our sponsor, Tor Books, as well as our amazing Patreon community. If you want to learn more about how this show is made or about the Wheel of Time in general, you too can become a Patreon. As always, please follow us on Dragonmount. So we'll see you on social media, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.